Hey guys, it's Edwin here, and today I'll be answering this question of how do you stay focused when you're studying as a maladaptive daydreamer. You see, one main challenge for all maladaptive daydreamers is focusing on one thing for a long period of time. Because every time they focus on this thing, they find themselves drifting to this imaginary world or drifting to their daydreams. And actually, even while reading on forums, I saw a lot of people saying that they could not finish their exams or they could not pass their exams because of adaptive daydreaming, or they couldn't even do their masters, their degree, or just study in the university because of their excessive daydreaming. So how do you really manage this? Do you quit school or you find ways to do it? Actually, you don't have to quit school. You can find ways to do it. You can find ways to manage your adaptive daydreaming and focus on your study. The first thing you can do, and actually the best advice, is to have a study partner. So instead of locking yourself in a room and studying by yourself, or just studying by yourself, find someone who you can study with. This because, like, when you have someone who you are studying with, at least you are discussing. And when you're discussing, at least you'll not be having this time where you are alone, because normally this daydreaming happens when you are alone. So when you have someone with you, you'll not even think about daydreaming, because there's that person who's keeping you accountable. It's that person you are having a back and forth discussion with. So if you have this person, even if it's via Zoom or via video conferencing, you don't have to meet this person physically. But if you have this study partner where you keep each other accountable, you ask each other questions, you discuss, at least you'll not find yourself bored and drift into this other world. The other thing you can do is set a timer. So this is where, like, you can actually have practice the Pomodoro technique. The Pomodoro technique is where, like, you study for you break time into chunks. Like, you can break time into minutes of study, rest, study, rest. Let's say you can set a timer and study for 25 minutes and then give yourself 5 minutes rest. Study for 25 minutes, give yourself 5 minutes rest. It just helps you not to really study for a long period of time, because of your challenge in focusing. What you can do instead is just study for a short period of time and give yourself a break. And this break, actually, you don't sit down. Maybe you stand, take a walk, go have a glass of water or something. So this will also give you more motivation, knowing that you're just studying for a few minutes and then you take rest. So with this, actually, it will not make you feel that bored or feel that feeling of focusing on one thing for a long period of time. So you can practice that technique as well. The other thing you can do is to break the task into smaller steps. So instead of studying a whole textbook or a whole book, you can just take it into, like, I'm studying 5 pages now, 2 pages tomorrow. Just really these small steps which don't really feel daunting to you, because something about breaking into small steps, it seems achievable. It seems that you can do it, and to the mind will see it as something so easy for you, just like having lunch. But when you have this big book like 1,000 pages, the mind will be feeling overwhelmed. But when you break down into small steps, the mind will be feeling that these are achievable steps for you. The other thing you can do is stay engaged. Like, when you're studying alone, don't just take a book and just see it. Maybe you can just take notes, have some sticky notes, do, like, watch videos, watch videos. Now, not just watching, just really stay engaged in your study. Don't really use one mode of study, like just reading will make you sleepy, and then when you get sleepy, you will drift to that imaginary world. So what you do is stay engaged, ask questions, do research. Like, just be so engaged in what you're doing, to the point where that thought of just doing that, or of just daydreaming, is not coming to you. The other thing you can do is to have a strong routine and have a to-do list. This is where, like, you know what you're doing each day, each hour, and each minute. Let's say you are waking up at 7. You know what you're doing from 7 to 7:30, or 7 to 8 a.m. Like, your day is structured. Your day has a structure. Your day has a structure of activities you're supposed to engage in. This will help you to know that after this task, let's say after doing this, studying this math, I'm doing this next. When you know all those things, you'll not be having these periods where you are overthinking, because something about a routine is it structures your day to the point where you don't even have to think about something. You just have to do it, and that's how you focus. That's how it helps you from procrastinating and from not doing those tasks you're supposed to do, or from not reading those books you're supposed to read. The other last thing is to just understand that you are doing this for your own goals. Like, you set bigger goals for yourself, because when you have these bigger goals, you'll follow all the steps, because you know that you are doing this for a bigger picture. Like, if you don't have a vision for your life, just set one. Even if you don't really know what you are supposed to do, you can just copy someone else's vision, and then you'll just master it later on. Because the more you have a vision, you'll have this energy to really put in the work, to really do extra. Not just say that as a maladaptive daydreamer I cannot pass exams. No, there are other dreamers who are daydreamers who are passing exams. So just really focus on having this bigger vision for yourself, for your life. It will really help you when you're really feeling, when you're really in this point where you don't want to do the work. So hope you found that informative, guys, so you can do some practical steps to help you focus as you study or as you do that work, and you don't have to really feel that this thing is having a grip in your life, or this thing is making you feel that you cannot do anything, or you cannot do something meaningful for your life. Until next time, guys, feel free to ask me any questions and I'll explain as much as I can. Until next time, have a nice day.